Did you know that in the US, tourists are told to look up, and in Europe, they're told to look around? Let's begin. US tourism shows size, and Europe tells stories.
Made it to the Grand Canyon!
The Grand Canyon in the USA has scale, drama, and awe. You go to witness nature on a scale so vast that it almost feels unreal. Nobody cares who built it, just that it is enormous. The star is sometimes the story in Europe. For instance, the Colosseum in Rome. It is not huge, but it is rich in history, spanning 2,000 years. Gladiators fought there. Empires fell. Every rock there has context. US attractions entertain. European attractions preserve history. America wants you to escape reality. Europe wants you to confront it. Disney World in Florida is made for escapism. It is organized, scripted, and designed to entertain audiences of all ages. Even the ride times and popcorn purchases are planned. Versailles in France, by contrast, was not made to expose you to tourists. It was a home for kings. It is not interactive. It is a museum that holds power, history, and consequence. America preserves nature apart. Europe lives within it. In the United States, you get a glimpse of nature from the fence and along trails. In Yosemite, you can find gargantuan waterfalls and granite cliffs and hardly any human developments, which is what you want. Nature, self-contained. In Europe, nature is integrated into daily life. Now consider Lauterbrunnen in Switzerland. You will notice that you are surrounded by waterfalls, with houses, trains, and even farms within view. The environment and nature are always in tune and inviting interaction. Americans build monuments. Europeans build memorials. In the US, their monuments scream, "Look what we value." European monuments scream, "Look what happened here, and do not forget." In Washington, D.C., the Lincoln Memorial communicates justice and freedom. It is supposed to create feelings of pride. Now think about the Holocaust Memorial in Berlin, which is intended to create stillness. It does not celebrate anything. Instead, it creates a space for mourning and remembering. Road trip versus stroll. US attractions are not built around life. To visit Mount Rushmore, you'd need a vehicle, a hotel, and a road trip. Attractions are usually located away from other life, often found at the end of a long road with a parking lot and likely a fast food restaurant. Europe's attractions are built into life. While traveling from your Airbnb to get dinner, you could stumble upon the Eiffel Tower in Paris. On your way to get coffee in Rome, you could pass the Pantheon. Attractions are embedded into the central city's layout. Tourism in the US sells an experience. In Europe, it is the experience. In America, everything is part of a business model. Niagara Falls is not just a waterfall. You get to experience boat tours, zip lines, souvenir shops, and dining experiences, even restaurants shaped like volcanoes. In Europe, you need to determine how to get to the Plitvice Lakes in Croatia. You will visit some hiking paths and nature, but there are not a lot of attractions for you to heap on top of it. You will get the view and a walking route. That is it. Tourism in the US celebrates pop culture. In Europe, it celebrates fine art and heritage. In the USA, some tourist centers are built from movies. At Universal Studios, you take a ride that takes you through the Jurassic Park series. It will be fun, quick, and centered on entertainment. In Europe, movies are made in the destinations. At the Louvre, you're slowly walking through art history. Thousands of paintings, sculptures, and artifacts. There is not entirely entertainment involved. Only engagement and participation are expected. American tourism highlights celebration. European tourism commemorates history. Pearl Harbor in the US is a poignant reminder of remembrance, but also a testament to resilience and pride in sacrifice. This experience is patriotic. In Auschwitz, there is no upbeat music. There is no gift shop, only facts and silence, heavy silence. It is intentionally uncomfortable to give your subconscious the idea of a monument for thought. America builds upward. Europe builds all around you. In places like New York, you are constantly told to look up. This is because the attraction is usually vertical. It's mainly about the skyline, which is why there are viewing decks and rooftop bars. In places like Lisbon or Prague, beauty is found in the streets. The narrow alleyways, the tiled buildings, the old yellow trolleys. The beauty is in the layout of the place, and that is why it is common to hear, "Look around." US tourism prioritizes accessibility. In Europe, it's about authenticity. Many tourist centers, from Alcatraz to the Statue of Liberty, feature elevators, ramps, or visible signs throughout, prioritizing accessibility. This is to provide sufficient space for tourist inclusion. In Europe, many historical places were not designed with spacing and sizing to accommodate modern crowds. That's why we have the Santorini Steps. Or you can think about the time it takes to walk the cobblestones of Edinburgh Castle. They have charm, but they are not easily accessible.
And this makes it a must-visit place in my eyes.
The US focuses on the new. Europe preserves the old. The United States wants to show you what it is building. Europe wants to show you what it has been able to keep standing. In the United States, attractions often feature new or newer architecture. Consider the Space Needle in Seattle or the Gateway Arch in St. Louis. Both symbolize progress, futurism, and American ingenuity. In Europe, the appealing aspects are the ancient elements. The castle in Germany, the Roman road in Spain, and the cathedral in Poland all may predate the United States by many centuries. They make it known that you are not visiting the future. You are walking through the past. US tourism centers on service. Europe, it's about discovery. You can go to a large touring site in the United States and everything goes precisely as planned. Maps, audio guides, restrooms located every 100 meters, and someone ready to answer a question with a smile. It is all part of the customer service experience. In Europe, you will find beauty, but most often, you will have to find it by searching. A 13th century chapel may sit behind a cafe. There is no guide and no signs. You have to stumble upon it by wandering without following a specific guide. The idea behind tourist attractions in the USA is, we created this for you. And in Europe, it's, this was here before you, and it'll be hereafter. Have you ever noticed these differences? Please let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.